Facebook family. That's what we do. That's how we do it. We're everywhere 24/7 till we get Facebook family. That's what we do. That's how we do it. We're everywhere 24/7 till we get Facebook family. That's what we do. That's how we do it. All right, zooming live, zooming live. Good morning, everybody. It is evening for you. It is Sunday evening for most of you, and it is Monday morning for me. And I'm here at the Bitcoin head office. And we are just doing our morning. Thought we'd broadcast live, see who's there. You guys can jump on the Zoom call. You guys can also answer some questions, ask some questions on the comments of the live feed if you want to. I'm going to be doing lives more and more open, more casual, more freedom. Just help people understand Bitcoin more, understand why they need it, understand why they should have some, understand a lot other things about Bitcoin that they may not understand. That's pretty much the goal. I think that Bitcoin has changed millions and millions of people's lives, and a lot of people still don't even understand what it does. Millions, bazillions of people that don't even have any Bitcoin, which is incredible to me. But there's a reason why people don't have it, and there's a reason why people are apprehensive, reluctant. And that's mainly because of education. That's mainly because they just don't know what they should be doing with it, how to get it, what's it for, things like that, right? And so my hope is to put lives on more and more for everyone, and then you guys can learn. You can learn why you need to have Bitcoin, and you can learn why it's so important, and it should be a part of your life. It should be a serious part of your life, actually. Bitcoin should be in everybody's pocket. Bitcoin should be on everybody's portfolio. Bitcoin should be in everybody's phones, everybody's house, everybody's conversations throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year. Bitcoin should be part of your attention span. You should be checking on the price. Bitcoin should be part of your life. There's no doubt in anyone's mind that knows what's going on that Bitcoin should be part of your life. Now, whether or not you've chosen that, whether or not you know how, whether or not you want to, whether or not you have enough education to make it comfortable for you, these are things that have to be considered, and these are things that you need to know and you will also grow into. So a lot of people start off with first like, okay, Jan, how do I get Bitcoins? Where do they come from? Who makes them? Who's that Satoshi guy? Just lots of questions from what I would call the rumor mill, or just the street talk around Bitcoins at coffees, pubs, work, after work, all that kind of stuff. Taking a drive in the car and the nephew talks about it. And so what it really is, in my mind, and a lot of the other people that, appreciate Bitcoin, we just think of it like digital bars of gold. Okay. So if you just took gold bars in their gold form and you carried those around in your pocket, then you would feel like what we feel like when we carry around Bitcoin. And so Bitcoin to us, and a lot of us, is digital bars of gold. And so if you think you want to collect as many of these bars of gold as possible. Now, why would you want to do that? Why? Well, many reasons why. One, it increase your family wealth. Number two, it grows in value over time because of the scarcity factor and many other things. Number three, it's a great storage of savings. So it's a great place to store savings in and watch it grow. Number four, it's always accessible. So it's something that you don't have to get permission on a Sunday night at 1 a.m. and you want to get a little Bitcoin to do something online, or you want to cash out or make a car payment or anything that you need to do with money. Bitcoin is a great place to save it, and then you can convert it to money of any kind in the world when you need it, right? So that's another thing. You can't really do that with gold the same way and the same speed and the same accessibility and the same usage. And then people say to me, well, I don't do that anyway. I don't have any gold, so I don't even know why I would need it. Well, if you're that kind of person, then you need to start saving into a asset that accumulates in value. The reason you need to do that is because that's how you get wealthy. If you don't save money into an asset that's accumulating in value, then you're going broke. So a lot of people buy all kinds of things every single day, from cars to clothes to homes to all kinds of things. And they spend small money, medium money, big money on a lot of things. And if people in general took a little more discipline in their lives and they actually saved into Bitcoin along that whole 1 week whirlwind journey that they live on, they would find themselves quite wealthy at the end of a year. And it doesn't have to be this year, next year, last year. It's every year. It doesn't matter when you buy Bitcoin. It doesn't matter the price of Bitcoin today. And a lot of misconceptions out there about Bitcoin is that you have to own one whole one. And sure, that would be nice for everyone to buy one whole one. But it's a lot of money and you don't need a whole one. You just need to accumulate a portion of one. And so what that means is you can buy $50, $25, $100, $500, $1,000 increments of Bitcoin, and you can store that wealth in your wallet, and you can have the future rewards of something like that that has been going on for years now, right? And let me remind you that Bitcoin has been out since 2009. I've been with Bitcoin Foundation since 2011. I've done hundreds, if not thousands, of talks on Bitcoin. I've done hundreds of workshops live and in person. I've done hundreds of events and spoke at these events, put on the suit, look proper for all these wonderful people in the audience so I can explain, many things about crypto to them. But there's no shortage of education needed out here because there's way more people that don't embrace Bitcoin and cryptocurrency as much as they should versus the ones that do. And so the crypto community is really small, and it's a small community, and the players in there are many, and a lot of them know each other and things like that, and then know of each other. And then there's also people that don't know anything about anybody because it's kind of really big too. So crypto is also a great topic and a great industry and a great thing if you like a deep one. If you like deep topics and you want to be immersed in something that'll keep you busy and it won't get boring and it's always evolving and ever changing. Some of you out there might want to take on cryptocurrency as your hobby. And then you might find some really, really deep passions in it over time. You might really enjoy it. And you can dabble in cryptocurrency with all types of budgets, which makes it really fun. And you can learn a lot. You can learn a lot about software, technology, blockchain, the future, today, tomorrow, what's already happened, why. You can learn a lot, a lot. And so that's another tip on why you should be getting onto Bitcoin and some cryptocurrency and have it in your house, in your office, in your desk, in your phone, and your laptop. You should be participating with it to some level, some degree. Now, some of it's pretty smooth today, 2024, and some of it's still kind of quirky. Some of it's still kind of techy, and it is techy. It's software. It's software. It's software running on devices. There's a lot of software-ism happening in every regard of it, and software is money. It really is. That's the best way I could put this to you guys so simply is like, what is Bitcoin? What is this? What is that? It's software, and it's money, and it's worth a lot. And so if you want to get down with business in the cryptocurrency space and you want to get to business on, learning more about it, wanting to, dive in and get your feet wet and really give this thing a go, there's many angles, many ways to get involved with this. The other thing is cryptocurrency as an industry has room for you. There's money for everybody. So you can come into this industry and start making money. You can have an online business. You can have a home-based business. You can have a phone-based business. You can have an iPad-based business. You can have a laptop-based business. This could be a side hustle business. This could be your wife's business. This could be your business. This could be your children's business. This could be your parents' business. There's a lot of business inside of cryptocurrency for you. If you're in a business and you like to hustle and you like, making money and doing things, I would say crypto is probably one of the best industries that has a room for more people to come in and work with it and sell it and tell it and share it and care about it and bring it out there. So really, really awesome times, awesome opportunities every day. So I call a lot of my friends because I'm the calling kind of guy, and I phone to find out how they're doing. Like I just genuinely care. And I phone them up and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? What's new with this? What's new with that? Check up on this, check up on that. And I still hear from so many people that they're low on money, low on self-esteem, low on a lot of the departments in the house that need to be filled up in order to feel good. And I feel bad for them. Like I feel bad for a lot of my friends. And COVID kicked the pants on a lot of people. And the economy is really gross right now. Like I'm not an economist and I'm not even a financial advisor of any kind, by the way. I'm just a real guy, doing real life. But I know a lot about a lot of things because I travel and I'm in the lifestyle of living, within the economy and stuff. So I get it. I know a lot about what's happening. And it's not going to get better. Like right now, we have a lot of bad people in politics and all kinds of countries, and we have a lot of disrupt, and we have a lot of inflation, and we have a lot of mismanagement and misappropriation of funds going on out there. And it's a mess. It's a real big mess. And the more I see the mess, the more I thank myself and the gods that be that I took on Bitcoin early in the day, way before you guys, so that I could rise above all this and drive above all this. It's almost like I have a Bitcoin truck and I drive all above the noise that everyone else is driving in every day. It sucks. It sucks bad. Really does. But there's always answers, right? That's the thing about life. Welcome to life 101. There's life throws things at you, and then there's answers, there's solutions, there's results, there's ways to get out of things. So you just got to think like that too. Is like, hey, do I want to change everything or do I want to stay this way, right? And you can change everything, you just got to do it one step at a time. Which brings me to my next point. Bitcoin Blueprint. Now I've got a workshop where I work with you one-on-one. I help you with your Bitcoin financial goals. I help you probably in more ways than that because I end up becoming a coach to you and a life coach and a friend and someone that keeps you accountable and also someone that's now helping you make money and make wealth and make income and make assets and change your mind about things. So it's a deep job. It's a really big job. And as your Bitcoin Blueprint coach, I guarantee in 90 days your life will change. Like I really guarantee it without any sales pitch or any money back guarantee BS stuff that they talk about online. But I seriously guarantee that your life is going to change. And, to do what I do, it takes a certain degree of discipline. It takes a certain degree of open-mindedness to be able to absorb knowledge. It takes a certain degree of foresight of what you want to have in life and where you want to go and what you want to do. And the one thing I woke up even today, like I wake up today and I thought to myself, I had a shower like anyone else, and I have some tea going on, and I thought to myself, like, why do I love this so much? Why do I get up every day and do every single day without needing any extra motivation, without anyone needing to push me? And what it is I get up with motivation to teach Bitcoin. I get up every single day with passion in my blood and beating in my heart to go and promote Bitcoin to the world because I know it's good for you. I know it'll save your life. I know it's like a financial medicine that will change everything if you just trust it, if you just administer it correctly. And I just love it. Like I love the fact that I can get up every day and I can teach something empowering and positive and uplifting for people, and they just don't even know how good it is until they try it, right? And this is something that I'm really happy about. I'm really, really happy that everyone's starting to try and starting to get out there and starting to do their thing. Looks like I got some comments here. There and starting to do their thing. Looks like I got to do their thing. Looks like I got. Just gonna check my phone right now. We've got some people here. Great information. What's the cost of your services? Shane Schaefer and Dan Kraus are watching me. Shane asks a question. What about rug pull programs that stole people's money? Do you know who took those thousands? Oh, that's a horribly good question for you. First of all, there are a lot of shady characters, shady business models, trickery, all kinds of stuff happening in the crypto industry. And you have to be really careful. Now, have I been involved in some of these companies? Yes, I have. I was tricked too, right? We've all been tricked. And then you learn from that, and then you do better, and you do better, and you do better. Am I going to get tricked again? Maybe, maybe. I'm not saying I can't. I'm not saying I won't. There's a lot of it going on out there. But that's on you. That's on you. That's on your education. That's on your back. That's on your 2 feet. You're going to go out here and you're going to vote for your decisions with your wallet, right? You're going to decide, hey, this is something I want to do, and you're going to put money into it. And by doing that, you are voting for your outcome, right? And so you can't blame your mom, you can't blame me, you can't blame anybody on planet Earth when you take financial something and you go out and put your mouth and your brain and your time and your energy behind it, and then you're going to do it, or you're going to be involved in it, or you're going to, whatever it is you get passionate about or you get geared up over. You can't blame anybody for that. That's all on you. You can't blame the guy that introduced you to it. You can't blame the guy that showed it to you, because if he did, someone else would, and if they did it, YouTube would. And then are you blaming YouTube that you lost money? Are you blaming Facebook? Are you blaming, the whole wide world? When does it end? When does it stop? When does the blaming stop? I'll tell you when it stops is when you take responsibility for your own actions and you man up and realize you're an adult. And we realize that you're searching for wealth. We realize that you're going to get tricked, and you're going to get tricked in every industry out here. You can go do real estate and get tricked. You can go do investments in stocks and get tricked. You can go do business with the bank on some bullshit and get tricked. You can do business in crypto and get tricked. So really the answer is you have to be smart, you have to be educated, and you still can get tricked. So that's it. That's the end of the day. Ask more questions, anything you want. I've got the hookup for you, and everyone can make bacon back. All right, cool. Thanks for tuning in, Ian. Ian's got something. He's going to send me the link, and I'll check that out. Thanks for that. But yeah, there's a lot of things that happen in the space, right? And no one's helping each other either. So, Shane's got his point because he's out there alone and he's doing his best, and he's probably using whatever funds he really can't afford to lose, because no one can afford to lose any money. Like, we're not stupid, right? We know this. I'm not ever asking anybody to use all of their money. I never have in my life. I've never ever talked to anybody in our industry, in my students or my dealings or anything, and said, listen, Ian, I know you have $1,000 worth of anything left there. You got to bet it all, bro. You got to throw it all in this one. I've never talked to him like that. He's my witness. He would never, he could even say that for you guys. I've never talked to anybody like that. In fact, I don't even approach people on social media and talk about crypto much. I do send maybe a video of a new product, or I might share something here and there, but I'm definitely, if you see my face on Facebook and you see me offering you some free cryptos or some free Bitcoins or some free anything, and you just have to do this or that, that's a fake profile. There's a lot of fake ones of me out here. So that's another thing. A lot of you guys have dealt with the fake profile of me, and then you think it's me. And this is a sad state of affairs in the social media arena, is because they don't have any particulars when you sign up accounts on these platforms. So anybody can show up, go and copy all my pictures, and then make a whole fake me on Facebook. Why is that allowed? How is that even possible with AI today and stuff? But it happens. They do this on Telegram. They go and they make fake versions of me on Telegram. They're making fake copies of me on Instagram. They do this every day. And so you got to be really aware, and you got to be on top of things, right? You got to make sure that you're not getting tricked. But you know what? I could use that getting tricked thing like 1,000 times, right? Like 1,000 times. They're trying to trick you out here. It's unbelievable. And now, because crypto's so hot, and the market's so big, and you know, many people. Like I was here when it was so small. Like you have to understand that I was here when crypto was a small town. I was here when crypto was a speck of dust. I was here when crypto was oh man, I was here when crypto was completely small potatoes. And it's not even big potatoes yet. Crypto is still small potatoes, like better size, medium now. But it started as really small potatoes. Like it was so small. And those were the good days. Like I tell you, there was no scams, there was no platforms, there was no get rich quick schemes, there was no give us your money and we'll give you more. There was none of that stuff. There was none of that stuff. It was a good time. You just had to buy Bitcoin, and that's what we did. That's what I still do. You see, I'm from the old school of crypto. I'm still doing the same stuff I learned in 2011. Like I learned a discipline about acquiring Bitcoin in 2011 that I still teach to this day. Imagine learning. It's like kung fu. It's like martial arts. Honestly, it's like cooking. It's like sports. Like it's all of that. You learn a discipline, you learn a certain thing, you learn a lot about it, then you can go out there and coach and you can go teach. Shane, say you were live with CMB background. It wasn't fake. Appreciate you sitting under sweat knowing you took part in stealing thousands. Shane, your dialogue is all negative, bro. That's all it is. You're just on here pissing like a cat on my wall. And you're just going to get booted off because you don't have respect. Like these questions could be asked in a DM. These questions are just shallow, who are you questions, bro. And really, at the end of the day, it's not about you. Crypto's a lot bigger, right? Crypto's massive. And so, you can't sit on someone's wall and cry, or you can, in your case, like you are, right? But that's just crying, bro. You gotta, man up and be a man, and realize I'm not your brother, right? I'm not your brother. You don't talk to brothers with disrespect. So there's another scam that you're writing there again. Like we're way above your level of psychology and intelligence, Shane. This is something you need to understand. That's why I am a coach and a teacher, and you are, someone that is angry, probably with themselves and his outcome, right? And you can fix that easily. Just take time and fix it. Okay. Just give me a sec, everybody. I'll be right back here, okay? I'll be right back. All right, I just had to go to the Facebook page and remove Shane from the wall. And it turns out that Shane is actually um, not even a real person. That's just a fake person on Facebook and just out there causing trouble, right? We know who he is. He says he's my brother. He's on he's on another level, obviously. And he's got a couple meatheads with him too. And these guys are everywhere. We call them trolls. We call them all kinds of things on the internet, but really they're just human beings too. And I don't want to be negative because I'm not. I'm actually a really nice person and I have to coach people every day and do nice things with everybody. But these kind of guys, they just go around and they do this. They do this all day. They have nothing going on. They like to shit on everybody's wall. And it's okay. I'm used to it. None of that stuff bugs me anymore. Even the biggest guys in the world get this stuff on YouTube and everywhere, and I see it all day, and I don't know what to do about it either. Like I don't know what to say um, about people like this, except they need some coaching and they need some discipline too, and maybe they can get some help in their business out there. They need to step up and learn more. I think that's really what it's about. Just going down here and deleting some comments. Oh, Elizabeth's back now too. Cool. She's on here. Anyway, I think everything's fine. That's another thing too. You got some people that are really out of their mind and they don't know what they're saying or doing, and they ruin the soup for everybody else too. So you gotta know that too out there, right? There's all kinds of peeps that love to do that stuff. And what can we do about it? What can we do, family? Not much. Not much we can do about it. So really, at the end of the day, what's the point here is I'm trying to educate, and there's always someone out there that wants to hate. So educate and hate. They rhyme, but totally two different polar opposites of what's going on. So apparently we have a hater named Shane today. We've already dealt with it. We'll keep moving. Guys like Ian have been around a long time. He's seen a lot of stuff. He's tried a lot of things. His friend Elizabeth's on the call too. She's newer to the game, but she's learning. She's learning fast. She learned a lot last year, and she's still learning this year. And that's the point. Like you have to learn to be good at this, right? There's no rule books. There's no manual. There's no help button. There's nothing, right? You're on your own, and it is the Wild West, and it is risky and tricky, and it is. And so if you hang around people like me and you get in my inner circles, then you can navigate the storm with support, right? Like, but there's still storm is still there. People are still losing money with or without me, right? People are still going to make mistakes with or without me. Scams are going to happen with or without me. Whether I sell a scam or Ian sells a scam, just saying it, scams are getting sold, right? And Ian and Jan can choose not to sell the scam because we know better and we love our people and we want to protect them. But at the end of the day, someone else is going to sell that same scam to our people, like, right? So it's just horrible. It's just horrible all around. Now, there's a lot of people that play in the crypto space and think that, we're like people are doing tens of thousands of dollars and so and so is selling his truck to do crypto and stuff like that. Those are only crazy people that do it like that. The average person is, I would say, like I've got all kinds of friends. I've got crazy rich Asian friends and they play with $100, $1,000 max. They've never in their lives put more than $1,000 in anything that said crypto, like never in their lives. And some of them have made like $1 million. I mean it. They have made $1 million plus off of meme coins and pump coins and pump and dumps and shit coins and whatever people want to call them, altcoins. But you can make a lot of money in that space. That's why that's the number one space in crypto right now, where everyone's gambling, right? But a lot of these guys have never put $1,000 more than $1,000 in anything and come out, wealthy. And then a lot of them have lost every single $1,000 bill or $100 bill that they put into the game, right? And so that happens a lot too. Money gets lost just as fast as it gets won. But you can win here big. You can win really big, actually, really big. Like $100 can really turn into $1 million. Like it's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. And I've done some cool moves too, and made a lot of money in some really fast, cool projects, and so I know how to do that. But doing that is also a full-time job, right? You can't sit there and surf around the internet and shit on people's walls and expect to get the knowledge that you need to go out there and win like that. You actually have to be doing homework, Shane. You actually have to be digging deep in the trenches. You wouldn't have time to come on my Facebook and be a folio if you were actually looking for money like you're supposed to be, Shane, right? You need to have discipline. You need to be on X, Twitter. You need to be combing the streets with a fine-tuned comb, looking for all the magical meme coin deals that are coming out right now, and where you could bet your next $100 in order to make that big spread and that big gain. People that are making money in crypto have no time to be going out there and bugging anybody. They're too busy making either research happen. They're too busy making moves. They're too busy, dealing with things that are inside those moves. So let's talk about just a meme coin for fun. Let's just pretend we buy something, Pepe or SpongeBob or whatever. Let's say we put $100 on the world famous Pepe coin. Okay. And then Pepe does like 100,000 X, right? And your $100 is now like $1,000,000 in your phone. And this has happened to a lot of my friends. And they're going, Jan, I can't sell it. Jan, I can't do anything with this Pepe coin. Jan, how do I turn this Pepe coin into $1,000,000? It says on my phone I have $1,000,000 in Pepe coin, and I only bought $100 worth of this Pepe. What do I do? How does this work? How did I go from $100 to a million? Blah, blah, blah. Like, their minds explode, right? And it's not easy. A lot of the smart contracts for a lot of those meme coins are locked, so you can't actually sell the meme coin and get the cash. So that's something you have to know before you even buy it. And a lot of people don't know how to even figure that out. They're like, what? You mean the money is locked? Yes. I mean, the money is locked on the meme coin. The meme coin is bullshit. It's just a fashion thing. They take all your USDT and get all your money from you, the guy that bought the Pepe coin. And then Pepe will give you this ridiculous upswing of $1,000,000, and you can't do anything with the coin. You have to sit on this thing in your phone now and look at it and wish that you had the money out of this thing. And this breaks your mind into puzzle pieces. This breaks your mind into in a little pieces, right? It breaks your heart. It's not easy for people to swallow this stuff. And this is only one example of like a million, right? This is what goes on. So inside every altcoin, there's a smart contract that's been programmed by a team of psychological developers that have no intention of giving you any money for your money. And so you're going to have a coin in your phone that says you're a millionaire, and then that coin you can't even cash out to $1,000,000. You can't take it out in Bitcoins. You can't take it out in USDT. You can't do anything with it. It's a piece of shit. And that's why it's called a shit coin to me and many of us Bitcoin people, right? We know how it works. We know all about it. And so a lot of people think they're rich. A lot of people think that they got all this money from the meme coins, and they don't. They got it in their phone. Yes, they do. And the phone says they got $1,000,000 of Shiba, and the phone says they got $1,000,000 of Pepe, and they got $1,000,000 of anything right now because there's so many. There's so many coming every day. But the money is not yours, and the money is not coming out in your hands. And so you just got scammed. Okay. You just got scammed buying a meme coin, and you didn't even know it's your first one. Your kid told you to buy it. You figured out how to do it on your wallet. You figured out how to do this DApp, they call a D app, right? Which stands for a decentralized application. So there's lots of things that you don't know. And this is why you need to take my Bitcoin Blueprint course. And this is why you need to sign up with me and be in my master's group. And this is why you can learn how to navigate all this kind of stuff and how to win at these things. Now, there's certain meme coins out here that you can buy, and you can cash them into, usable cryptos that is almost like cash. So like USDT, stuff like that. And that's power. Like that's powerful stuff. But you need to know how to do that. You need to know which ones. You need to know, how does that happen? What do I do when it says I have $1,000,000 in my phone? How do I turn this in a real money? How do I turn this into a win, right? And so what ends up happening a lot of times too with the meme coins is it goes up to like $1,000,000 in your phone. You think you're rich. And then, within a day or two after that, it's called a dump. So it's called a pump, and then it's called a dump. And so your phone pumps up. Yeah, in your wallet, it says $1,000,000 on this meme coin. You're thinking, oh my God, I'm so rich. You tell your wife, you tell your girlfriend, you tell your best friends, you're now a crypto millionaire. You're the big guy. And then all of a sudden, within 48 hours, it says it's worth like, minus $600 or something like that. And you're just like, how the hell does this happen? And this happens to everybody too. This is another thing you need to be aware of. So it goes from like $1,000,000 to minus $600. What does that feel like? What does that do to your brain cells? What does that do to your body? That's like that's like going up in a plane and they drop you without a parachute for a while, then they give you a parachute kind of close to the end before you die. It's like you must go through a ton of stress. You must be going through a ton of questions, a ton of emotions. Like that's gotta hurt. It's gotta hurt. Oh man. But I was there. I felt it. I've been through that whole meme coin gyrations. I know all about it, and it's interesting. It's a mindset. Ian's like, I cashed mine out. That's right. That's what you got to do. You got to cash out, man. You got to cash out. So a lot of people ask me, what's it like to be a cryptonaire? What is it really like? And I'll tell you what it's like. It's awesome. It's awesome because you can basically do and go and fly and see and be anything you want in the world. And that's something that is really, really cool. And I've wanted that my whole life. I look at my Facebook at home and I call my friends at home. I still call my friends. I don't know if you guys call your friends. I still call mine and my family. And I see them on FaceTime and I see them on their face, and a lot of people look like they're getting old and a lot of people look like they're getting older faster. And I'm asking them, what are they eating? What are they doing? Why do they look so old? And why do they look so, stressed and stuff? And that's what it is. That's a key word, stress. And so a lot of stress is coming from a lot of things. And so I would tell you all to cool it on the stress. Don't overstress yourself if you can. And I'd also tell you to find solutions, right? Be in solution finding mode because there's solutions for everything, including your stress. And so we can help you. Some of you need some help financially. Some of you need some hope. Some of you need some plans. Some of you need something to follow. Some of you need a mentor. Some of you need inspiration. Some of you need discipline. Some of you need one little ingredient and you'll be off to the races. And that's why you should, coach with me. That's why you should mentor with me. That's why you should, hook up with me and be part of my Bitcoin Blueprint Mastery. And I think you'd be a great student. And if you're listening to this right now on Facebook and you find value in my teachings, like keep in mind I've been teaching now for a decade. So it's not like I'm new to this. And keep in mind, I've been making millionaires for a decade, right? So it's not like I'm coming on here with an announcement. This is just me on a Monday sharing some love, right? And the other people don't tell you this stuff, right? I want to tell you some other secret stuff. People are going to get a good love of this video if they pay attention here. So let's talk about network marketing. Okay. You guys know that I do this too. And so there's different kinds of network marketing, first of all, and there's different kinds of people inside of it too. And this is where people are a little bit, confused. All right. And so what does that really mean? Well, there's a whole bunch of what I call top spinner people out there that sell network marketing to you and everybody on Facebook, and they sell whatever the latest company is that comes out this week, this month, and they try to push that on everybody they know, and they might even downright know it's a scam. They might have reservations about it, but they don't care. They will just go and promote it and sell it and tell it and share it and hope to get their commissions and their money and like that. And we all know, like I can look at that company and they message me about all the companies pretty much, and I see them all, and I know it's not worth my time. And then you need to get to a point when you're doing network marketing that you know that it's not worth your reputation and your time. And when you're desperate and you're low on money and you need money yesterday and things like that, then you're going to be one of the ones that ends up deciding to sell your friends a scam. And you should be ashamed of yourself a little bit for that. But I also understand why you do it. And I also understand why people do it. And I get it. So at the end of the day, I'm only half mad at you, right? I'm only half mad at myself when that happens because the other half is reality and we all have bills and we all got to get somewhere in life. And so, you need to do something, and sometimes you don't know and sometimes you don't mean to, and all that kind of stuff. So we get that. But network marketing, in general, in the grand scheme of things, is a great home-based business, great online business to do, and I recommend this to everybody. But you really have to pick your passion, and you have to work with a company that's real, and they really opened the business to stay open, or it's an existing business that's been open for a while. And just like I sell Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has been around since 2009, so it's not new. It's new to you today because you don't even have any, but it's not new to us since 2009, right? So Bitcoin has been around a long time. And if people always ask me, what is it you sell? How do you make money? Well, Bitcoin is really the brand or the all-encompassing thing that I sell every day. And I always work on everything back to my Bitcoin blueprint and Bitcoin basic principles of crypto because it's like kung fu. Like I said, it's like kung fu. You need to know this stuff in order to be able to withstand the blows that you're going to take in this industry, right? It's really a really, really hard industry to win at. And that's another thing in network marketing. And I'm going to say this, all these people that go to these events, like the Mavi event, and you've got them all wearing suits and fancy shoes, and they're cheering in the crowds, and they're all follower mentality, which I never go to those things. And I'm only using them as an example, not to be negative, because I know those people and they do their best. But the majority of those people are lying to themselves. They're also being lied to by some direction there. I don't want to pinpoint it on this casual call. And then they're also broke. Like they're broke. Like they're not really powerful people that are full of money and knowledge. They're broken people that are empty with money and knowledge. And so, what value do they really have when they call you and harass you on your Facebook and get you to join Mavi and they try to sell you these metaverse and all this other stuff that has really no pertaining value to me and you and today and put food on the table for us and their families and stuff like that. And so there's a lot of weird stuff. That's just one example, but there's thousands of these things out here that a lot of the broke, uneducated people are out there trying to promote with zero value. And it's weird. It's weird to me. Maybe I'm too smart. Maybe I know too much. Maybe I'm way better at this than them. Maybe I don't need to do that. It's obvious I don't. But really, I do wonder why, a lot of people get sucked into that sort of stuff. You don't need that, right? All you need is Bitcoin. Like, you don't need anything else. Like, if you just listen to me and you follow my blueprint, I can start you off with $50 to start, $25, any budget you got in mind. We can start your discipline. We can start your schedule. We can start your program. You can join our mastery, and then you can really start to gain wealth and your mind will change. Like I know Elizabeth really wants to be wealthy. So does Ian. He's got a mother too. He wants to make, his mom retire and take care of her too. And be good for the whole family, financially. Really, that's what a man thinks about, right? And I'm proud of him. Let's just be honest. All the men out there want to be strong financially for their family in case someone needs them, in case something's needed of them, in case they need money for something. I don't know a man, especially from my home, like all my friends, everybody really wants to be a provider. Everybody wants to be, good to their tribe, and take care of their kids even and everything, right? They want to take care of their wives. I've never met any of my friends that ever talk elsewise, about stuff like that. So I know that every man out there wants to have a little more confidence, wants to have a little more money, wants to have a little more ability to provide and feel good, even if it's like insurance, even if he doesn't even need it. But let's say we're stacking it up and we may need it someday and we have it there. That feels amazing going to work every day, knowing that your family's covered and you're covered and everybody's covered because you guys got a nice little nest egg there of wealth that you can tap into if needed. And too many people live on the planet on low funds, low gas, low means, low quality thinking, low quality food, low quality everything. And it's their choice. Don't ever listen to them tell you, oh, it's because of this. It's their choice because you can live any kind of quality of life you want now, right? It's 2024. We've proven it a million times, proven it a billion times. And so that's another thing, guidance, discipline, mentorship, coaching, stuff like that. A coach like me can turn a guy like Ian again. He's already halfway there. But if Ian was in my class, which he's not, but he's my friend. But if he was, I'd turn that motherfucker into a superhero, right? I turn that guy into a beast because I'm a beast, right? And I can only replicate the beast mode again and again and again, rinse and repeat. Let's make a million beasts out here and we're going to have a better world, right? And so that's what it's about. But back to network marketing, I think it should be everybody's hustle and side hustle. Absolutely. And there's a lot of things that are real in the space, like real vitamins, just like talking about it. But there are real vitamins that really effing work. And they help people with cancer. They help people with all kinds of negative things happening to them. And there's stuff that works out there. So don't discount some things that your friends are trying to educate you on or introduce to you. I'm very open-minded. I'm very open ears. I listen to a lot of things and I want to learn. I want to learn what so and so has to offer. Let's say it like that. And then I tell them very nicely if it's for me or not. I make a decision. It doesn't take me too long to make a decision or look at something. I may not have all the time right away, but I do get back to people and I do get back to things. Um, that's another thing. Let's talk about time. Time's ticking. You don't have that much time. Check your phone right now. How old are you? Right? Check your bank account right now. How much you got in the bank? Check your calendar and see what day of the year it is, right? It's April 21 or April 22, depends on where you live right now. For me, it's April 22. For you, it could be April 21. But, look at when was January 1st, a long time ago, right? What did you do in the last few months? How you been getting by after the Christmas holidays and all that stuff, right? Like there's so much you have to ask yourself if you're doing life right, right? And sometimes again, you need a coach or a mentor to help you schedule yourself and organize yourself for success. And it's not that difficult. Like it's actually pretty easy to get set up for success out here. It's actually pretty easy to put some stuff into action. It's actually pretty easy to use the crypto industry and Bitcoin to get better at life and to get better feelings and to even sit better as a person financially. So there's a lot there. There's a lot there to go over and to understand. It's there for you, right? There's a lot of there for you, lots. Um, I I don't think people are giving themselves enough credit nowadays and enough self-esteem. There's a lot of things that you guys need to be less hard on yourselves for and just motivate yourself to do better and not be so tough on yourself, right? I know it's hard to say it, maybe easy to do it or whatever like that. It's a weird saying, but you have to think about yourself the most precious. You have to think of yourself as like a most precious diamond. And who are you going to give yourself to? How are you going to deal with yourself? How are you going to polish that diamond? What are you going to use, sandpaper, or are you going to use a nice soft cloth? Like how are you going to polish yourself and shine, right? And be successful. And that's important too, right? You really have to understand that. And I see a lot of my friends being really hard on themselves, right? Really, really hard on themselves. There's a few things I want to cover. I'm running away here. So the Bitcoin halvening. So a lot of people ask me, what is the Bitcoin halvening? Well, that's pretty much a negative thing for the mining industry. So Bitcoin mining is explained in layman's terms as a transactions approvals. Okay, so when you hear about Bitcoin mining out there, and you may not know really exactly what it is, I'll tell you what it is fast today. It's the transaction approval part of the business of Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is a fully voluntary financial system. So all volunteered system, and all the people that hold the system up, the software and the Bitcoin running between people and all the stuff that happens on the internet is all done at someone's cost of volunteering. I know a lot of people don't know this, right? And so all the mining people, they all volunteer to pay electricity, to pay for machines, and to keep Bitcoin running out there. And it's very expensive. It's very expensive, okay? And then number two, they have this halvening, and it happens every once in a while, every couple of years. And the fees that the mining operators get to stay in business and to keep the lights on for Bitcoin are all cut in half every time a halvening goes through, hence the word halvening. And a lot of people out here don't know they're selling some other bullshit in lieu of the halvening to get your attention, right? So that's one little ploy that goes on out there. But really, the halvening is a serious thing that happens in the industry. And the halvening means that all the Bitcoin miners have now lost 50% of their income. It's negative. It's actually negative to the industry. And so by losing 50% of their income, they've got to pay the electricity and the bills to keep the network running and all that, and it gets tighter for them. But they make Bitcoin transactional money off all the transactions that are approved. So if I send Ian Bitcoin today, the Bitcoin miners have to approve that transaction basically. And then there's money there. There's a small little sliver of a fee, and that gets shared amongst the Bitcoin mining population. My team and I have developed a new product that boosts the mining efficiency by 4 times. We have that product out now. It just come out this month. It's brand new. This product is like a device, right? So it's got a MAC address, got software loaded on this device, and this device puts Bitcoin in your pockets passively. And so everyone that joins my Bitcoin Blueprint program joins our device program, and everyone makes Bitcoin every single day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, using our device, and they make it off of the Bitcoin mining transactions. And 6 months ago, I told many of you that I was going to come out with the world's first cryptocurrency Bitcoin related product that puts Bitcoin in your pockets. And I have it now. So it's done. It's now ready to go. We've rolled it out. I think we have around 8,000 customers now. We have room for 500,000 customers in our space for that. And so we got 500,000 of them ready to go. And we've got, thousands already sold. And all of our teams are gearing up worldwide to sell this now. So if you're a leader of mine or an online networker or someone that wants to make money in the crypto space and you're listening to this, then get with me ASAP. I'll send you the info, and you're going to join the company right now at the very beginning before anybody's even woke up. And if you stay close to me in general, then you already know this stuff because you're already in my inside group. But if you're watching this, this will be more like, more coverage publicly. So I don't usually talk too much publicly, as you guys can tell. But if I do, it's important. And so our device is ready to go. And so we have a commission structure, an affiliate structure for the device. And you can make, 100K a month with us, promoting this device on Facebook, online, on YouTube, on your website, on a landing page, on a funnel page. If you want to go sell like crazy, like Sabri does, and get your funnels going, I totally recommend this book. It's free. Sell Like Crazy. Google it and download it. Get this book. This will help you guys get as many clients and customers and sales as you can possibly handle. I'm not only a studier of this book because I'm still studying. I never left school because school is my life every day. But I'd recommend you guys study something too. Everything in that book is pure juice. And even if you don't do what's in the book, don't even fucking do it. Everything you listen to in that book and learn is pure juice. And it's going to make you better at online marketing and online sales and all that stuff. So get the Sell Like Crazy book. Just type in Sell Like Crazy book and you'll see it. It's on Google. You guys can download it for free. You can't download it for free. You can order it for free, and you just have to pay the shipping $2 or $3 or $5. Super cheap. It comes from Australia. My buddy Sabri's Australian. He owns an agency called King Kong. I own an agency called Brandworks. Before, I'm out of that business since 2016, but I used to do 100 million doing that stuff, like 100 million US dollars a year doing that stuff. So I've always been doing stuff big and successful. Way before I even joined crypto and started teaching and doing this. This is what I do in my spare time, hobby, retirement life now. I'm teaching you guys and mentoring you guys and out of passion now. This is my passion part of my life. I'm done work. But back to our product, we have something that is revolutionizing the world. Right now, Taiwan has taken it under their wing, and they've done already 1 million in sales in just the first month. I've put it onto some teams in India, and India has already been selling like crazy too. We've got some small teams set up in Asia already, North America, a couple in America, USA, a couple in Canada. So really, sky's the limit. World's your oyster on this one. And you can make, a lot of money with us in online sales, online, sales from home kind of business from phone, online sales from phone business. And you guys can do really well with our product. So if you want the latest in the world, the #1 only, nobody has this product, our Bitcoin mining boosting device, and you want to sell this with us, you'll see videos and all the stuff coming up on my Facebook in the future real quick. But if you want to get in on the early bird and sell this with us and be first to market, It's like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Imagine, just listen to this. Imagine being the first people to sell Coca-Cola before there was even a Pepsi, before the competitor even comes out, before there's even someone that wants to copy you, before there's even anybody that can gear up and catch up to you, before there's anything else like this. We have the number one, only one in the world right now. And so if you guys want to join us, please do. We got a home for you. We've got a sales position for you. We've got a marketing position for you. We've got a income producing asset for you. We've got a crypto product for you. So keep that in mind. We've got it ready to go, ready to rock. All right. Someone's on my Jason wants to get work in. Ian wants to get going too. Let's fucking go. All right, guys. Good job. Good attitude. I like to come on. I'm going to try to come on every day and just motivate you guys. I don't know. Someone told me money motivates everybody, Jan. Okay, so guess what? I said, well, nobody gives a shit how much money anybody really has. Like, I don't care how much money Ian has because Ian's money is not paying my effing bills. And Ian doesn't give a shit about how much money I have because my money's not paying his bills. And when these idiots on Facebook keep showing their wallets and this wallets and look at my wallet, look at how much I have, those are scammers. Those are just people trying to suck you in on stupid stuff and try to get your whimsical attention on how much they have. But just because Buddy has any amount of money, I don't care what it is, it's not your fucking money. So why does it matter to you? Who gives a shit how rich Bob is? We don't care. We give a shit about making Ian rich. We give a shit about making Jason rich. We give a shit about making Elizabeth rich, right? Like who cares who's got what out there, right? Right? You get it now, right? Like it's about you. And we can make you rich. We can make you wealthy. I use the word wealthy because it's a lot better than rich. Everybody that got rich, like all these rap stars and people in America, whoever the hell they are, because there's so many characters, they all seem to get like killed by the system. So I'd rather get wealthy and tell nobody, like that kind of thing, right? And tell nobody how much, because it's none of anybody's business anyway. Who cares what you got? Because again, it's not paying their bills, right? But when you go to donate some money to charity or you're going to do something philanthropy or whatever, then cool. Let everyone know that you did this or you gave $500,000 to something, and you did good job. You opened a school or whatever you did with it. Proud of you, because that's what I'm going to do too. We have to do something bigger than ourselves with what God gave us, right? But really, it doesn't matter. So stuff on Facebook, like people showing you their Forex back office. Forex loses money, guys. Okay, I'll tell you 100 times, Forex loses way more money than crypto. Now, does it mean that Forex is shit? No, it does not. Does it mean that you can't do Forex? No, it does not. You can do it. Does it mean that Forex is not right for you? No, it might be right for you. Does it mean that Forex doesn't make millionaires? No, it doesn't. Forex can make millionaires. But how much money do you have to feed it to make you a millionaire? Way more than Ian's got, way more than Jan's got, way more than Jason's got, way more than Shane, that hater's got, and way more than Elizabeth's got. If we're actually going to make a lot of money at Forex, we need all of our money together, plus everyone we know, and then we can actually make some serious dough. So Forex is like peanuts. It's like small peanuts. It's not worth our time in a lot of cases because you need lots of money to make money with it, right? And that's the problem with Forex. So when people ask me, what is the problem with Forex? That's the problem with Forex. You can't make big money with small money in Forex. There you go. Now you know. So all the people out there that try to sell me their Forex shit, I'm saying no all the time. And I don't mean to offend you, but like, I don't care about it, right? I'm making big money with small money in crypto. Like I don't have time for Forex. I did Forex when there was no crypto. I've moved on. I've grown up. I got bigger shoes. I got bigger risk tolerance. I got bigger wallets. I got bigger stacks. Forex was peanuts. Then we went to small potatoes. Then we went to medium potatoes. Then we went to large potatoes. Now we're pumping rhinoceros-sized deals, from small potatoes. So how much does a rhinoceros weigh in comparison to a small potato? You do the math. You figure out the kilos or the pounds yourself. You're smart people. And that's how it grows. I stopped saying go and goes, and it's now been replaced in my vocabulary with grows. And that's another thing. You got to wake up every day and you want to grow. If you want to stay where you were yesterday, financially, then don't even watch my show. Don't even come to my channel. Don't even follow my Facebook, and don't even join my mastery, and don't even hang around me. Just go your other way. Go left while we all go right, and do your thing. And that's fine with us, Shane, and the rest of the haters of the world. But if you're like Ian and you wake up every day with that tickle in your tummy, that you know in the back of your mind that you are success, that you try every day, that you work on this stuff, that you put in the energy, you put in the time, you know people like Jan, you want this, it's right there at your fingertips. It's on the tip of your lips. You can taste it. If you're one of those guys that wakes up every day like that, ho, 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 now that's the kind of student I'm looking for. That's the kind of people that should be closer to me than they realize, because you're my kind of tribe. I know exactly how to motivate you. I know exactly how to break the confidence out of you. I know exactly how to, give you the job or the duties or I don't know, put the work in like a teacher versus student to get where you need to go, because I can see it in your eyes. I can hear it in your tone. I can see it in your phone, right? I know that you want this bad enough that you're going to do the work, right? Too many people bullshit. Too many bullshitters out here. Okay, that's another thing. Like, that's what I was just saying. When they show you shots of their wallet, they're bullshitting. When they show you on Facebook that Nancy got an email with $18,000 of Bitcoin in it, they're bullshitting. When they show you that they took a meme coin and made all this money and blah, blah, they're bullshitting. Tell them to show you the USDT that they got off that meme coin, right? They're going to show you the meme coin wallet that it went to $1 million on Pepe, but tell them to show you the $1 million in USDT that they got from the Pepe. Ask for that screenshot. Ask that question and watch them run away for the hills, and not even, they'll ghost you because they don't have it. Another thing is, ask everybody for a video call. Ask everybody to call you on video if it sounds like a scam or too good to be true, or they're asking for you any kind of money with you, or any kind of deals with you, or any kind of wallets with you, or anything that you are going to do any kind of financial anything with, make sure you're doing an effing video call with these people. I hear about people just sending their money like stupid on the internet and on Facebook and Messenger and all that, and I can't believe you guys. How old are you? Who taught you security? Who taught you, this level of self-confidence and stuff? Like, you need to do a video call with everybody. You can't send anybody any money about anything. And even network marketing and stuff, if your leaders and stuff don't get on a video call with you and you're not being motivated and coached and all that, you don't even waste your time. Those are scams for sure, for sure, for sure, right? It's horrible. What else did I want to tell you guys here? Let me check my page. Oh, something else you need to know. Bitcoin is going to go up from now. Like, Bitcoin is already on a trajectory to go up. Hong Kong is just like the New York. So New York is American, and the Western, they call it, stock exchange and the news and the center of the universe for the Western world. Hong Kong is that same kind of city for the Asian world. And Hong Kong is doing the ETFs now too and been approved. So all of this type of stuff is going to put more buying pressure on the Bitcoin, which raises the value of it. So why has been Bitcoin going up lately is because when you hear about an ETF, okay, let's just say this company, BlackRock, has them, they have to buy a certain amount of Bitcoins to have an insurance against that ETF. ETF is a paper Bitcoin. Okay, it's not a real one like I have and my people have. ETF is a paper Bitcoin located in your investment software, right? We call it paper, but it's software. So it's just like having a piece of paper, and that's your deal, right? I own Bitcoin on this piece of paper. Now, the ETF is a real thing that can be converted to Bitcoin, and that's why BlackRock has to buy some Bitcoin and hold that in trust, okay? So all of the companies that sell a Bitcoin ETF or an Ethereum ETF, they actually have to hold those assets, crypto assets, in trust, which is a great thing. Why is it great? Well, it's because they have to buy a bunch of it, and every time they do that, it puts pressure on the system, and the price of the asset goes up. So if BlackRock has to buy, millions of dollars of Bitcoin, then Bitcoin's going to go up after that. That's how the pressure on crypto works. So simple. Now, Hong Kong has got the approvals coming. Now, the Hong Kong dealers, the wheeler dealers, the banksters, as I like to call them, they're going to start selling their paper Bitcoins to everybody. And as soon as Hong Kong kicks on in high gear here and gets everything organized, Bitcoin's going to take another rally upward. So right now, today, in my opinion, Monday, April 22nd or Sunday, April 21st, depends where you live. In my opinion, it's the greatest time on earth to grab a slice of Bitcoin. And remember, you can get $100 slice, a $50 slice, a $500 slice, $1,000 slice, a $2,000 slice. I personally don't care what size of slice that you get. I just care that you get some. And that's all I care about. And that's all I'm ever going to care about is that you've got a slice of Bitcoin. Okay. And so that's all I want you guys to know is that there's a slice for you guys. Okay. In Bitcoin. So keep that in mind. There's a money for everybody. Everybody can be really wealthy between now and 2030. So it's only 2024. You got 6 years ahead of you, in my mind, where Bitcoin takes some serious leaps right now. And that's why I talk about it a lot. And that's why I talk about it every single day. And I work on it every single day. Like some of you take a day off and some of you, take it easy. And I love that. Go ahead. No problem. But I don't. I've been on Bitcoin since we started, and I'm not taking a day off of it until 2030. And then that's it. So I'm on the pressure, just like making diamonds. Diamonds come from the form of pressure on the earth, and we're making pressure nonstop out here. And Bitcoin is going to continually rise and rise and rise. Of course, it'll come down a little bit, and then it'll go back up, and it'll come down a bit and go up and down like that. But that's how it works. That's how Bitcoin works. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid about jumping in, jumping on, getting a piece of the action, and finally embracing something. So here's some things that happen to the Bitcoin newbies, brand new people in the Bitcoin class with me. So the first thing we get them is a wallet in their country that works for them. So if Ian's in Canada, I'm going to use Ian a lot today because he's my bro. But if Ian's in Canada, then I'm going to recommend a certain wallet for Ian to get started, where Ian can move cash, Canadian dollar into the wallet and Canadian dollar out of the wallet. So meaning he can cash in and cash out in real money that puts, gas in his car, because Ian cannot go to the Shell gas station or Petro Canada and pay for his truck with Bitcoin gas, right? Unless he's got mechanisms, which I teach him that too. But no one's really doing that. Everyone's paying for gas with credit cards and in other ways, and debit cards and things like that. So we're going to get Ian a wallet that he can send money into, Canadian money into, and then he can acquire his crypto assets, Bitcoin and Ethereum's example. And then from that point, we're going to teach Ian all about the wallet, how it works, and then how to navigate with this wallet and how to start to really build more Bitcoin in his wallet. And then we're going to give Ian a schedule that he's going to follow based on a number of things, maybe how much money he's making, how much he gets paid, what kind of extra income he has every month left over, what are his bills like, what financial goals has he got, what debts has he got, things like that. I help him understand all that, and then I help him navigate that. And I've paid off everybody's debts. Like every student of mine is debt free for the most part. Like if you are my student and you still have debts, then you're not listening, right? Like we've paid off everybody's debts, right? Like no problem there. I can show you how to pay off your debts really fast, right? Really, really high quality moves on that. And it's not some other app that I'm using or anything. This is just real life stuff that I'll teach you and how to do that. But everyone's debts are paid off in my house. Like we don't have any of those. And so, you can use the power of cryptocurrency to really change your life and change your stress. So my point right there is the newbies get the wallet, they get a little bit of Bitcoin, they get some knowledge on how to acquire it. And right there, I mean, right, stop there. Don't do another effing thing. Right there, their brain has changed, their heart is changed, their stress is alleviated, they're going to get less gray hairs in their beard, they're going to feel better today. And they're just like, wow, that was magic. I've wanted someone to show me this, Jan, now for a couple of years. And I've asked all my friends, and no one could show me what you just showed me today. And I'm like, well, there you go. That's why you're in my class. That's why you're now one of my students in my Bitcoin Blueprint mastery program, right? And so think about that. It's that simple. A lot of people just want to get some Bitcoin and do it properly, and don't know how. And no one's shown them. They have nobody to ask to teach them. And I can teach you. I can teach anyone in any country in the world. Doesn't matter where you live. Doesn't matter anywhere on the planet. I know all the wallets. I know all of the ways to do everything in Bitcoin. And so there you go. So there it is. So that's the first step. Now, after you get a wallet and after you get some Bitcoin, then we move to step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There's ways that there's a program that I put you on so that you're acquiring all the time. Then we talk about all the different things like different coins, which ones you want to have, which ones you don't, you want to stay away from, and why. We teach you a lot of why. Like if there's anything people keep saying, I'm the king of why. Jan is the king of why, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to be. I have to ask why all the time of everything because, everything's so friggin' tricky nowadays, right? So you have to ask why about everything. But I do. I'm the king of why. And I'll teach you that too. I'll teach you how to ask why about everything, and I'll teach you how to do this. And that's my job. That's what I love doing. That's my passion. My passion truly is teaching others how to be Bitcoin, fluent. And then from there, we have other stuff. We have all kinds of other stuff that we can show you. If you want to make passive income every day and put Bitcoins in your wallet, we have our product available now. It just came out in the last month. And so you can get involved with us, has affiliate, has everything, really makes Bitcoin, really makes passive income every single day, guaranteed in the real Bitcoin, not the fake paper stuff, but the real BTC that you love. And if you're a Bitcoiner and you're listening to this, you love Bitcoin, we have it. You also make your affiliates and commissions in USDT, which is also the most important. Let me tell everybody this that are new and listening. You want to have two things in your wallets, in your possession of crypto. You want to have Bitcoin and you want to have USDT. And I teach you this and I teach you how and how much to get and how to get this. But if you're doing anything online as far as affiliates and networking, then you should not take pay in anything but Bitcoin and USDT because you don't need to. If they're not paying in those two currencies, then they're not real and they're not your friends. And then you should be moving on to another project with us and getting paid in Bitcoin and USDT. If you're in any project right now in network marketing, affiliate marketing, right today, and you are getting paid in some other currency other than Bitcoin and USDT, I would say come with me right now. Come with us. Let me get you set up here. Start making Bitcoins and USDT and try the finer side of life. Keep what you have. We'll do the 80-20 rule. We'll put you on this and start making 80% of your income in Bitcoin and USDT and 20% of whatever that was that you used to do for that other funny money, that casino chips or whatever that was. But we will make sure that you're getting wealthy, you're paying your bills, you're getting debt free, you're accomplishing your goals, you're getting healthier and wealthier with me. We're going to make sure 100% that we're going to coach you to success. Now, everybody asks me, how long does a coaching last? Well, it lasts as long as you want it to, but our program starts with 90 days. So everybody joins for 90 days, and you talk to me every week. You talk to me every day if you want. You can ask me questions. We can talk. I can advise you. I can help you. I can prompt you. Lots of stuff. We're active every single day. So it's just like personal trainer in the gym. It's just like hiring someone to help you with math. It's just like tutoring. It's a lot of things in one. I'm a life coach, a crypto coach, all kinds of stuff in one guy, financial coach, lots of things. And I don't have a license for much of it, except I have a real life trajectory and a real life history and a real life results of most of it, right? Because there is no license to be a crypto coach. There is no license to be a life coach like that. So, you have to help people from the goodness of your heart and from the right frame of mind, right? But that's what I do. I help people all day. And yeah. And like I said, our product is ready. If you guys are ready to go, if you guys are ready to get this stuff rolling, if you guys are, out here motivated and wanting to grow yourselves, if you guys are interested in being part of the Bitcoin Blueprint with me, if you want to grow right now financially, whatever it is, please reach out, DM, talk to me, and I'll see if I can help you. And if I can't, listen to this, because I'm busy, but I make time for all my friends. But if I can't help you, guess what? You would probably wonder, I know people, right? You bet I do. And so just let's talk first. I'll see where you're at. And I might even have someone better than me for you. I might even have someone I can recommend to you. I might even have someone that can help you better than myself. I might have a better angle for you. You may not need everything I've got, and you might just need one little thing to set you on fire in the right direction, and I can help you with that. So let's talk. The point is, let's talk. There's no harm in that, no cost in that. Nobody's going to charge your credit card or your crypto card or anything like this. Let's talk. The first chat is always free, just like the lawyer. You guys have heard that before. I'm just saying it with a joke, but you know, let's talk first. No one's gonna ask for any money, and I don't need your money. But let's talk about you. Let's see if we're a right fit for each other. Let's see if you're a right type of individual for the coaching and mentoring that I have. And if that's a go, then we'll get to step 2, and we'll start to grow you, and we'll start to turn you into a crypto kung fu. We will get you powered up, ready, and for the future. And we want to see everybody with us making a lot of gains and a lot of money by 2030. I know for a fact that most of you that have what it takes that could work with me can all definitely be millionaires by 2030. That would make a lot of you happy. That would give a lot of your answers to your dreams. That would give a lot of your goals to completion. And that would put a lot of you on the map. Put you probably one of the most successful peoples in your family tree, maybe one of the most successful people around your circles and your friends and family. And hey, let's not even worry about everybody else. Let's worry about you. Let's just make you a success so you wake up every day feeling good, feeling fun, feeling fresh, feeling positive, feeling energetic, and feeling like you have the world as your oyster. Like you need to get up every day and feel like that. And we can do that for you, and we can do that together. So that's it. I'm out of here. I'm ready to make bacon with you guys. I'll be back tomorrow with another update. I'll say hi again. We'll keep loving everybody, including Shane, the hater that was on the call today. Again, people are angry. They need to get educated. What Shane needs to do is take a course and get a mentor and help him, because a lot of people lose money in this space. All of you, if you've lost money, if you lost any degree of money, you should have put that money towards coaching with me first. And not because I need your money, just because like personal training in the gym, you need to do this stuff with the proper form, the right exercises, the right program, the right diet. These are examples I'm using, but that's why. And I know you all know that. I know you're all smart, and you all know the friend that went to the gym and effed it up and didn't get anywhere. And then you all know the friend that went to the gym and hired a personal trainer and come out looking like Incredible Hulk or the yoga fitness queen she wanted to be, or whatever that was that you saw that right in front of your eyes. So coaching and mentoring does work. And so if you're going to tackle an industry like cryptocurrency, it would be wise to hire a personal trainer like me before you go in the gym of crypto and get your ass kicked, right? Like you don't want to be like those guys and girls out there getting your ass kicked. So it's important that you hire someone like me before you go in the gym of crypto, and know what you're going to be battling, know what you're going to be dealing with, know what's coming for you. Know how to handle it, know how to navigate it, know how to massage it, know how to twist it and squeeze it into success for you and make some money off that. Just think of it like an orange. We're going to squeeze that orange and get that juice together, right? And that's what it's about. And so I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to serve all of you. I'm happy to be the mentor, the leader, the captain, the Donald Trump of crypto in your life. I'm happy for a lot of things. I'm grateful for all of it, and I will continue my work for many years to come. We have goals, we have family, we have friends, we have things to achieve out here, and we're not going to stop for you, for them, or for anyone. And that's how it should be. And I hope you respect that. And we're going to keep cranking and keep putting the juice out there for years to come. And we want you with us. This is a with us journey. This is not a selfish journey. This is not about me at all. It hasn't been about me for years. I have me was years and years ago. Now it's all about you, all of you. So let's get to work. Let's take everybody to the next level. Let's get everybody wealthy, and let's get everybody doing their crypto mastery with me. And let's get to work, everybody. See you guys soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow, actually. And I might be doing a presentation later today. You guys can watch for that. But if you're interested in getting in with our product right away, I know some of you are in my private chat on Telegram. That's another thing. If you want to be in my private chat on Telegram, send me a DM. Once you join our Bitcoin mining group for boosting that, then you'll be in a second group for that too. But you have to make a purchase first and join and get an affiliate. and then we let you in the group. But I have a mastery group that you guys can get in for free. If you send me a DM, I'll send you the link and you guys can be in that one, no problem. But we've got different levels to groups now too, so paid groups, non-paid, stuff like that. So where the real juice is, you already know. The other thing that we have going on now is we teach social media as well, how to master social media, how to market on social media, how to get leads on social media, how to get as many clients, customers, and sales as you can handle on social media. We've also got the funnel pages if you're into that vibe. We've also got all that stuff to confuse you and also to help you if you know what you're doing. We also know how to do Facebook advertising, Google advertising, and things like that as well. We can teach you those things and those angles if you're looking to really scale up your online business. We've also got different mentors. We've got different softwares. Some of it's complicated, some of it's simple, some of it you can just do from your phone and have zero complication. In fact, I'll say this right now. I got people that are my students that you'll never even see on Facebook, that don't do any social media. They do zero texting. They phone everybody old school. They're older than me. They're older than you, but they still do all of their, I call it their phone business, their phone from their business from their phone business from their phone, and they just make phone calls. Can you imagine? They have no script. They have no notes. I had a few notes today that I wanted to cover. They have no text messages. They have no idea. They don't even like it. They don't do that. They just use the telephone flat out all day, and they just phone people, and they make millions of dollars with me in this space, in this industry. And so, let's put it this way. This is a business from your phone. And if you're looking for a business from your phone, I can definitely turn you into millions and millions. I don't even know what it is for you. Talking about $1 million nowadays scares some people. It's too big. Others, it's not enough. I don't know what your number is. I don't know what your level is. Let's just say I'll turn you into a cryptonaire. That's good enough because I made that word. But yeah, I'd love to turn you into a cryptonaire, and I'd love to help all of you achieve your goals. So there you go. And my classes and what I do is very, very limited and very, very small. I don't want to be too busy. I don't have a lot of time. I'm already busy. So you're going to get your value. You're going to get your time's worth. I don't even want to talk about money because it's not important, but you're going to get your time's worth. And you're going to get your value there. And I promise that, and that's what, just like children and parents. What do kids need more from their parents than toys? They need time, right? So the power of time is so important. So if your parents gave you time throughout your life, there's chances are you turn out to be a good adult and a good kid and that kind of stuff. And that's from coaching and parenting and mentoring like a good quality person does. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about giving you time. I'm going to give you one-on-one valuable time to nurture you and to grow you into a beast. So let's get with the crypto kung fu. Let's get with me. Let's get with you. Let's turn you into all your dreams and goals. Let's get your hopes, fears, desires, and everything under control. Let's put some discipline in your cereal every morning, and let's get to work. That's what it's always about. There's no free lunch. There's no free Bitcoin. There's no free crypto. If anything's free, it's a fucking scam. And you need to know that now. You have to work for all of this, but there's tons and tons and tons of money for everyone. And that's why it's cryptocurrency. And if you know what I know, it's time to get to work. And there's no day like today. So call me, DM me, love you back, and let's see you soon. Love you, everybody. Be good.